Hey class, Miss K here. Join me on this virtual road trip in preparation for our next class activity. Next stop, weathering and erosion. First, let's look at landforms. Who has heard the word landform before? Awesome! Can anyone tell me what a landform is? Landforms are Earth's natural features. Even if you weren't familiar with the term landform, I'm sure you can easily name these common landforms we see all around us. Let's take a look at this next picture. Do any of you know the names of some of these common landforms? If so, jot them down now. If you're able to name all of these landforms, great! If not, no worries. We're going to go over a short video that will help name and describe each and every one of them. So then you'll be able to feel very confident in landforms, their names, and what they mean. We'll come back to this slide later if any of you would like to take a second look. Now let's watch a short clip to describe landforms to us. For any of you that have a hard time seeing, I will read the descriptions posted with each landform. A mountain is a very high land formation with steep sides and a pointed top. A hill is a raised mound of land. A lake is a body of water surrounded by land. An island is an area of land completely surrounded by water. A plain is a flat area of land with few to no trees. A plateau is a high, flat land, as seen here at the top of this cliff. A coast is an area of land beside a sea or an ocean. Here you see a plateau again. It's the top flat area here. An ocean is a large body of salt water. Earth's main oceans include the Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, Arctic, and Antarctic. A valley is a low area between hills or mountains. A volcano is an opening or vent at the top of a mountain with an eruption of lava, rock, ash, or hot gas from deep inside Earth's crust. A stream is a small, narrow body of water. A sea is a large body of salt water, partially enclosed by land. A river is a large stream of water flowing to a lake, sea, or other body of water. A pond is a small body of still water surrounded by A cavern is a large underground chamber or a deep cave. A glacier is a large piece of ice that moves with the water. A desert is a dry, sandy land area. That completes our video on landforms. Let's get back to our presentation. So we learned a little bit about landforms, what they look like, and what titles them as landforms or describes them. But how does this happen? Two processes that help create and form landforms and can change them over the course of time are processes known as weathering and erosion. But what is weathering? Well, it's not the type of weather we see outside, like when it's sunny or hot, or cloudy and rainy. Think of this type of weathering more like a rock that is being broken up by a hammer. Weathering would be the hammer that is breaking land into smaller pieces. Erosion can sometimes be confused with weathering. They have many of the same properties, and it can also help shape and form landforms. You can think of erosion like the process that sweeps away all of these smaller broken up pieces of land, debris, and sediment. These are the types of landforms that can be created by weathering and erosion. The top rock that is much larger has been left there because the rock there is much thicker and heavier than the rock on the bottom. The rock on the bottom was softer and lighter and more easily to be swept away by different weathering and erosion processes over time. Take a moment to copy these definitions into your vocabulary journals. I will read them aloud for those that cannot see. Weathering, the wearing away of land into smaller pieces. Weathering is caused by wind, water, heat, and cold. I'll read that one more time for you guys. Weathering, the wearing away of land into smaller pieces. Weathering is caused by wind, water, heat, and cold. Next definition, erosion, the movement of these broken down pieces of land. Again, that is erosion, the movement of these broken down pieces of land. Erosion occurs through wind, water, and gravity. Congratulations! You are now ready to build your very own erosion model in our next class. Great work today, guys. See you again tomorrow. We have reached our goal.